Well, hey, crafty family. I'm Eve with the baby's booty. And tonight we are going to do a little bit of embroidery. And if we have time, we're going to work on some bling as well. But I want to start this show off tonight by giving a very gentle reminder to please be sure that you are live with us. Okay. If you're not live or not sure whether or not you're live, you can either hit the refresh button on your computer if you're on a computer. If you're on a tablet or if you're on a mobile device, it's been my experience that right down here somewhere right in here at the edge of the video, there's a little word that says live and there'll be a red button beside it or a white button beside it, a white dot or a red dot rather. If the dot is red, great. You're live with us. You're up to date, up to speed rather, and you can see things, the video live as the chat is going. If you're not, there'll be a little white dot beside the word live. In that instance, you can click or tap on the word live and it'll fast forward you to where we are live. Or if you're on the TV, I don't know what to do if you're on TV. Go out of the video, come back in. I don't know. But the reason why I'm telling you that is because tonight we have several giveaways that I'm going to be doing tonight. I don't want you to miss out. I don't want you to be behind and miss out. And I'm going to remind you of this periodically through this video. So please don't get irritated. I kind of just want everybody to have a chance. Now, I will also mention that when it's time to do the giveaways, it's going to be restricted to those that are subscribed to the channel. Okay. Letting you know that now. All right. So thanks for coming and hanging out with us tonight. I'm excited to be doing an embroidery project with you guys tonight. I have to do a diaper bag for my soon to be here new grandbaby. It'll be number 10. And yes, sir. And then the diaper bag is over there. It's ready to go. So the thing with the diaper bag, why I decided to do that with you guys, I was going to do the diaper bag tonight or today, earlier today when I was live on Facebook. But in talking to the folks while I was live, and because I couldn't switch cameras, it just so happened to work out. And it also allows me to give you guys a great tip on how to embroider easily on a diaper bag if you have a multi-needle machine. But I know not everyone has a multi-needle machine, and that's okay. There are quite a few projects that you can do multi-needle and single needle, but the technique that I'm going to use to make this easy on that diaper bag on the multi-needle machine, you definitely can do it on a single needle machine. An easy technique, an item that's out there that will make your embroidery easier on a single needle machine. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at. So we're going to talk about that product. We're going to talk about lining up things on the embroidery for the embroidery on the diaper bag. And we're also going to go into trends. Okay. And actually, let's go ahead and start out with trends because the trends that we need to be aware of is going to steamroll us here in a little bit if we're not paying attention. Right. So before I get into all of that, I'm going to say hey to a couple of people. I'm going to make it kind of quick tonight because I got a lot that we're going to be covering when we're doing embroidery. And especially if we're going to try and get to the bling. I also am going to be going through and showing you guys the loot that I got from Applique Getaway because I wasn't live last week. Remember, I skipped last week because I was in Dallas, Texas at the Applique Getaway. It had been a long day of activity. It had come to an end and I just could not go live from the hotel. I was exhausted. So we're going to show all the cool stuff that I got. We'll talk about that also a little bit. So let me jump into the chat real quick and say hey to the folks that are there. Good evening to everyone. Hey, Fern, I saw you just then. I'm scrolling up. Karen D is in the house. Hey, Karen, welcome. And we have so many that are members and so many that are like paid members here on the channel. Welcome to everyone. Thank you all. And thank you for those who have subscribed. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Why not? Come have fun with us. and have a good old grand time. Patricia Johnson, welcome. You and Karen D and Precious Pieces also are YouTube Hoop Group members, and I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. And hello to the three of you. We also have Sherelle in the house. Hey, Sherelle, welcome. We got Monique Johnson. Hey, welcome. Thank you for joining us and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Judy Angelman also, thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Mama Vi, hey, honey, welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We have Leslie Cash Tibbs. Welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Then we also have Picture Me Crafting. Hey, honey, welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Hey, Martha Jordan, welcome. Hey, Denzel, welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hey, Mylene, welcome. We also have with us Kelly Wyant. Hey, neighbor, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Fern, again, welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We also have Nikki A and Tracy Murray. Welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us this evening. Hey, Porgy, welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. And Bridget Porter One, welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Welcome, Stephanie Martin, and thank you as well for being a YouTube Hoop Group member here on this channel. We appreciate your support as well. Linda Gray, welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member here on our channel. Dee Dee is a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. And let's keep scrolling. It just scrolled back up the other way. That's crazy. Miss Gail has been a member for 13 months. Thank you so very much. Now I'm going to put it down here because I heard my microphone is picking up super good lately. So, holla. Welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us and for being a member here on this channel. Let's see. We also have Miss Beverly Smith. Welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Miss Carol Coleman. Welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Visionary Creations. Welcome. Thank you for hanging out. Tish Rathman. Welcome. Thank you for hanging out. Sylvia Dinkins. Welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. And Dana Bryant. Welcome and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. I do see everyone else. Thank you so very much for hanging out with us this evening. Again, I am beyond honored that you chose to spend your Sunday evening, yikes, with us this evening. And thank you for coming to hang out. I really appreciate it. I see craftable things. Hi, Sheila Cushionberry. Can't start the show without saying that. Y'all, Sheila Cushionberry showed up and showed out for us this weekend at the Applique Getaway. She came and helped the heifer out. I am beyond grateful. She just has no idea. And then I got to meet the grandbabies. So I am just super ecstatic. Everything was a lot of fun. We had a really good time. The bling fling, the small bling party that we had was awesome. It was great. We got us a super chat. Thank you, Miss Barbara Bonaparte, for the super chat. Holler. Yas, honey. Yas. Thank you so very much, Miss Barbara. We appreciate the support of our channel. Thank you. So tonight I want to, oh, hey, Marilyn. Tonight I want to mention also that the buy-in closes tonight. It closes tonight. So if you haven't put in an order, closes tonight. So just keep that in mind. You have another few hours, but that is going to close. And so keeping along those lines, let's show you guys. I'm gonna share screen and show you something I mentioned earlier, that we want to keep up with trends, right? So when you're looking at trends for the year, one of the things we try to encourage here on this channel is all of the crafty things that we do. We want to help you, if you want to make money off of your crafting. You don't have to. I'm not forcing you, I'm not pulling your arm. If you are in the arena of wanting to earn a little extra income, we try to give you some tips to help you along the way and some helpful hints, right? So one of the things that I want to mention, Patrice and Marilyn was talking about last night on their channel, which is keeping up with the trends and what's going on. Not necessarily trends. That's the wrong word. I don't want to say trends, but what I'm trying to get at is, what do you need to look ahead to so that you can be prepared? If you're buying for the buy-in, you might not want to be buying necessarily springy and summery colors because we're about to go into autumn. But you might want to look into the primary colors. Why would I say primary colors? Well, let's share screen and then I'll show you why I'm saying that. So as you know, the Rhinestone Mechanic does offer designs for our group for 24 hours at a special discounted price. Well, this week is no exception, and his designs are right on with the way the area is trending right now. Not area, but the world is trending. It's about time for those kids to go back to school. So if you're looking to do back to school designs, you got your primary colors. That'll be your reds, your blues, your yellows for like school buses. You can even do pink for the erasers. Your crystal, which would help with making some extra cash. And if you're near a high school, let me click on this one so that you can see where I'm getting at with this. If you are near a high school, this would be an excellent design to offer in your high school area. Let's talk about how you can make this a trending money maker for you. So if your school colors are red, black, and white, why you can't make 2025 in red, or in the word senior in white in the outline in black? Or if the school colors are gold and maroon, why you can't use the word senior as maroon in the numbers in gold, or vice versa? You really could take this to a whole customizable level if you wanted to. If you wanted to. So the senior design is a great design to do if you're trying to, I don't want to say earn brownie points, but earn brownie points with the teacher at the school or your kid's school. Look, best teacher ever. You could totally put this on a tote bag in the event that you don't know what your child's teacher's shirt size is going to be. Put it on a tote bag. Teachers like tote bags. They're constantly putting stuff in bags to take from one class to another, or outside, or take home, or whatever the case may be. That is an excellent option for you to smoosh your way to the teacher. I'm just saying, Then he also has Hello Kindergarten, right? If you have a first grade, and he also added, check this out, he also added the other grades there that you could use to either give this to a teacher, or if you have a responsible child that won't be putting shirts in their mouths and chewing on the rhinestones, you can even do this for a mature child. So those are some options that are available. Senior mom era would be great if you're going to the ball games and other moms are there. I'm just saying. Then he also thought about us. He thought about us, right? So when he did the design with the being raised on hose water, the millennial babies, it wasn't millennial, I was Gen X. I was Gen X. But you remember I was mentioning, certain things I wasn't gonna say, I wasn't neglected, but my mama, raised on hose water and street light curfew, yes, but definitely garbage pail kids, because I did have a garbage pail kid collection. So just saying, he also looked out for those of us who had other alternative things that they could put on their shirts, and you could make multiple shirts. This, I'm pretty sure, if you put it on in the right environment, took a cute picture. This one, you don't necessarily have to be booed up for that picture, because a lot of times I tell you, take a picture with somebody, get booed up, and then put it on Instagram and make some money off of it. You don't have to be booed up. You could just put on some cute shades and stand there in an attitude kind of like pose. Take a picture, put it on Instagram with your hilarious Gen X or Gen Z shirt, and then put that at the bottom. I mean, why not take an opportunity to try and advertise to a group of folks who just might be interested in getting that rhinestone design? I'm just saying. Okay. All right. So now that we've shown that, definitely check him out. The link is in the description below for this week's designs. Those designs are on a 24-hour sale. So you can check them out for the next 24 hours, grab the ones that you need, and then come and hang out and bling with us. Okay. So I do have one of those designs cut out ready to bling, but I want to get through all this other stuff first. All right. So yes, Stacy, I just talked to her a couple of hours ago. Actually, I did talk to her. Okay. So let me go, and I'm going to switch to the other table. Let's see. I keep forgetting how to do that. All right, there we go. So let's switch to the other table and I'm going to show you what we're doing with this diaper bag. All right. So with the diaper bag, I'm going to be putting Legend's name on this bag. I already have the design made and I already have the design loaded on the embroidery machine. So I'm going to wind up putting the design right here on the pocket. I might make it a little bit higher than center pocket. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when you are trying to do embroidery on a pocketed area, you want to have as much room and space as you can for the embroidery arm to be able to maneuver around in here in this pocket. That's easier said than done because this is a tight area. I would unzip it, which would make it a lot easier to embroider. But guess what? If I embroidered on the pocket this way, I'm not only going to stitch this pocket closed, but I'm also going to stitch this pocket closed, this mesh pocket right here, where she could put like dirty nappies or something like that. So I don't want to do that. This pocket right here is one option, and then this area right here is another option, but that's not as friendly either. And then this area right here actually houses not one but two zippers, so this really isn't an option. So this was the better option that we had available to us. I've already measured it out, but just to show you how I would ordinarily handle doing this type of project, I would use a straight edge ruler of some sort. First things first, I would measure how wide the pocket is. That's not the measurement I want to go off of. I'm warning you that ahead of time. The measurement that I want to go off of is going to be different from this, but I just want to see how wide this pocket is. So right now I have 10 inches of real estate right here, but my only usable real estate, you see how my hand stops right here? So if my hand stops right here, then that means my embroidery arm is definitely going to stop right here. And then coming on this side, it's the same way. So I have 10 inches, but the most I might possibly could get from where my hand stops and to my hand stops is 7.5 inches. Okay. And even then, that's the measurement that I want to keep in mind so that I could even take roughly about an inch to an inch and a half off of that, because your embroidery arm needs room to move around. The other restriction you are going to have, and let me grab it, is your hoop size. All right. So hopefully this is the right size. I didn't check it first before I got on here, but it doesn't matter because I have other sizes. Now, when I mentioned I know unbiased, ain't it? My daughter-in-law picked it out. She sent it to me, had it shipped to me. And I'm glad she did because she doesn't have much longer at all before their baby gets here. But I mentioned earlier that we're going to talk about an easy way, or a way to make doing embroidery projects like this easier. And it's an embroidery system that will allow you to do embroidery easier, even on a single needle embroidery machine. And the system that I'm talking about is called, there's two different names. You can either call it fast frames or you can call it easy frames. And some people even call them sticky hoops. So this is what some people call a sticky hoop. This is my brand is fast frames, but there's also easy frames. Why are they called that? Well, or sticky frames. Why are they called that? Because this particular hoop is made for floating. This is a floating hoop system. And when we're talking about floating, when we normally hoop, like for instance with our mighty hoops, there's a top hoop, a bottom hoop, and they clamp together. Whether it's magnetic or whether it's a pressure hoop where you push the top hoop in and lock your embroidery in place. Well, that's not the case with this. This is a sticky hoop. Now, you don't have to use it with sticky stabilizer, but you generally use this hoop with sticky stabilizer, so that what happens is no matter what you're embroidering, you're going to use a stabilizer that's sticky, and then you're going to stick the item that you're embroidering to the top of it. And that's it. the sticky stabilizer will hold it in place. So in this instance, and it's not, look, it's too big. So let me go get the smaller hoop because I have a whole set of these hoops that I can use to navigate through. And let's see. They're over here on the machine. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and bring most of them. I still have some that are even bigger than this one. But here's some of the other hoops. They have a hat hoop. They have these smaller hoops for smaller items like this. This one is going to be just too wide as well, I believe. Yep, this one is going to be just too wide. So it looks like I'm going to have to do this one. All right, and so see how that just slides right in there, and this clamps to the machine. The sticky stabilizer is going to hold this in place to keep this bag from moving around, and then I'm just going to slide it in like so. Actually, I'm going to slide it in like so, and then once it's on the machine, it's going to embroider and do its thing. Okay, so this is what we have to deal with. Now let me look and see what space this is, because I had the baby's name at a different size. Okay, so this is 5¼ inches, and that's pushing it. So I would probably say 5 inches. Can you see that? So that lets me know if I had one a little bit wider, I would do wider, but I don't. I don't have one that's right at 6 inches. So what we generally do is put the sticky stabilizer on the back side of this, and then we have the adhesive exposed right here in this window, so that when I slide this in and apply pressure, then that stabilizer is going to hold the bag in place. All right. So now that I know I have 5 inches, that means I'm going to have to resize my design a little bit, but that's okay. So now that I know I have 5 inches to play with, I'm going to line this ruler up with the edge of the zipper pocket, and I'm going to get my straight edge. Okay. So with the straight edge, actually, I'm going to move this up a little bit because I do want his name to be a little bit higher to make sure I have enough wiggle room in here for the hoop arm, the arm of the embroidery hoop. And then I'm going to kind of line this up with the stitch line that's going across with that pocket, because even if the stitch line is crooked, your embroidery, you want it to be straight, but you also want it to match the bag. Okay, so I'm using chalk. I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna take a look at it, and what I'm going to do to double check myself, I'm going to check and see that's like 2.5 right there. That's 2.5 right there. So I'm pretty much even. And you could even do measurement from the bottom if you wanted. That's just before 5 inches, and the same right there. So that lets me know for the most part I'm straight. And then the other thing is to mark your center. So remember I said that was, let's stretch this out, that was 10 inches. So the center is right here where that 5 is. So there is my center. Now, I'm not going to be able to see the center of the stabilizer, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to have to do in that instance. The machine that I'm going to be using for this diaper bag is going to be the 6-needle Brother Entrepreneur embroidery machine. And the reason why I'm using that one tonight is because, number one, this embroidery project needs a tubular type of embroidery. And I've already explained that to the Facebook group today. So I'm going to explain tubular to you in the event that you don't understand what tubular is while I grab my stabilizer. Okay. So tubular embroidery is basically what it sounds like. It's a tube. All right. And so your multi-needle machines are created to make tubular embroidery possible. So when you're talking about tubular, tubular is anything that's in the shape of a tube, so to speak. So this diaper bag has this area in here that's a tube. I can't open this out and lay it completely flat with edges on the side. Okay. Oh, that's true, Miss Joyce. The hat hoop could work. The hat hoop definitely could work. We'll take a look. I need to double check and see what size I have that design, because if it's 5 inches, then I don't have to worry about it. But if it is larger than 5 inches, then I might look at that hat hoop. That's a good thought, Miss Joyce. I don't normally use that hat hoop for much anything. Okay, so the embroidery design is 5.61. So let's look at that hat hoop. Where is it? Look at Miss Joyce coming through in clutch. That's why I love you guys. Y'all think of stuff that I don't think of in a lot of instances. Mainly because I don't use these hoops and I don't embroider diaper bags very much. Okay, so this one is 5.5 by 5. So it's still going to be a little bit too small for that. So I'm going to have to shrink it down some, but let's see if this fits. And then we'll go back to tubular. Look at that, Miss Joyce. I love you. So going in here, let's see. Yes, I can do it. But again, I'm going to have to shrink it on the machine. Did you see what she was saying? This is for hats generally, but this is not. But you can use this for this application. You definitely can. Okay. And so with the going back, I'm going to put the sticky on that. And going back to tubular, your flatbed embroidery machines don't have a way, don't have the attachment possible to go inside of a tube. It just doesn't, it doesn't have it. With your flatbed embroidery, whatever you embroider, you have to be able to lay flat. So like, for instance, this part technically is not, this technically is not a tube, because I can theoretically lay this flat on the embroidery machine, this front part of this bag. The problem though is it's got 2 pockets that I'll be stitching shut. So that's why I can't do this on the flatbed embroidery machine unless the person doesn't care about those pockets being stitched shut. Sometimes people don't care. They want when they want it, and you got to do what you got to do. But the multi-needle embroidery machine has the tubular support to go inside of a tube. Hats generally are tubes, which is why those machines are better rated for using for hats. But you can use, if you can flatten the hat out, then you can use it on a flatbed embroidery machine. All right, so that's actually pretty big. So let's measure this and take back some of this. Okay. So I'm going to cut, this is sticky stabilizer. Okay, sticky stabilizer. And I have a link in the description for my embroidery supplies with designs and machine embroidery. And they do sell sticky stabilizer. They also sell for the flatbed embroidery machines, because you can, there is a set of these for your single needle embroidery machines. So you can get a set for those machines, but we also, I have a link directly to the set for multi-needle machines that are brother embroidery machines. All right. So the way this works again is I'll take the stabilizer and pretty much just stick it to the hoop. That's it. That's all you have to do. All right. So let's do that. So I'm going to peel this apart, just like I do with our Rhinestone tacky tape. And when you peel it apart, this is the carrier sheet. You see, this is sticky. This is the sticky part. So I'm going to lay this where the sticky is face up. And I'm going to take my hoop and I'm just going to lay it down on this stabilizer, just like so. And thank you again, you guys. Miss Joyce included, that was telling me to use the hat hoop because it's wider. That keeps me from having to shrink that design so much. All right. And so I just pretty much go around and, you know, put pressure on the edge of that so that I can get pretty decent adhesive on there. And then I'm just going to cut around it. You can fold it over to help hold it and make sure that it hangs on like it's supposed to. You don't absolutely have to, but you can. All right. And so there we are. So now the hoop is on here, but on the front, it's sticky. So what that's going to do is it is going to hold on to the back side of this pocket and keep my bag from shifting once I put it on the embroidery machine. Okay. So here is my center line right here on the hoop. I have it marked. And then here's the center line on the bag. Now I could take this line with the chalk all the way up if that'll be helpful to you. I don't need to do that. So I'm just pretty much going to slide this in and eyeball that I see where that center line is. Okay. Tracy's Creations, thank you so much for becoming a new member on our channel. Yes, honey. Yes, thank you very much for that. We really appreciate your support of our channel. All right, and so here we go. And all I'm doing is putting my hand in here and applying pressure so that this bag is being stuck to the hoop. Okay. All right, and now I should have enough room to put the baby's name right here. I have my center line marked, and I'll show you, hopefully I can show you as much as I can with my phone over there, that even if this is off center, it doesn't matter. I can align the machine and line the laser pointer up to the center right here, and it will center my design. The only thing you technically can't do is what you can change the angle if it's not straight. But fortunately, the way this is, I should be okay. Now let's go over to the embroidery machine so I can show you how the fast frames work with the multi-needle machine. But then you can be able, now I know this is crooked, it's on my cell phone, y'all, my bad, and I don't want to, let's see. Ooh, maybe that will be a little more helpful. I don't know. Okay. So here is my, let me clamp this on because holding it is not going to work. Okay. So here is the embroidery machine. This is a Brother 6 needle. And then with this particular machine, I have the clamps that are on the embroidery machine. Well, this is the bracket that holds those fast frames. Mine are called fast frames. There's also easy frames. And so this bracket slides onto the arms, just like the hoops do for this machine. They lock in place. But there's a screw knob back here that easy frame clips into, and you screw it down and it holds it in place. Absolutely love that. These fast frames. And then that way, as soon as I'm done, I can take it off. I can grab another one and clip it right back on, screw it in, and keep going. That's partly why they're called fast frames, because they're super quick to take off, super quick to put back on, and super quick to float your projects. If you ever watch any of Designs by Little B tutorials, she constantly uses fast frames because of how quick and easy they are to use. She also uses them in the pictures for her instructions. So fast frames are super awesome sauce. So I'm going to pull up the design. This is it right here. I'm going to have to resize it though. So let me go here and I'm going to shrink it down because I can't do the full 5.5. So let's go to 5 1/4. And that should be sufficient. And let me go get the bag. I might have to take that support bracket off of the machine. I'm getting ready to see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that support bracket off. So let me grab this and pull it off. Can't use that. I wish I could, but I can't. Hey, Visionary Creations, welcome. All right, and so here is the shaft that I was talking about. This is the embroidery arm, and this is what sets apart your multi-needle machines from your flatbed machines. This arm allows you to slide projects like this onto the machine and be able to embroider. You cannot do this with your flatbed embroidery machines. So that's what makes these different. Okay. And so I can just slide this right on. Let me make sure I got enough room. I'm getting hung up on something. Let me see. I got to make sure okay. Had to make sure that this is out of the way. And to make it a little bit easier on me, I'm going to unzip this part so that the rest of this bag can kind of like hang out of my way. All right. And so now, there we go. Y'all, let's take some of that pressure off. Now we're going to put this hoop right on, and I'm trying to hold on to make sure the sticky stabilizer is not going to come loose on me. There we go. Alrighty. And now we'll screw this down. So we're not out of the woods yet. We're not out of the woods yet. Now that we have the hoop on, I'm looking at how the bag is sitting on this frame. I'm going to give it some support myself as well, because you don't want a bunch of weight pulling down on this. These bags are not light, but they're not super heavy either. Okay, so there's I don't know if you can see the laser light, but I'm going to move this up to where the line is that I drew. Now, moving this bag around and everything, I can see that my center line is off by about 1/4 inch. So I'm going to, I don't know how super stuck the bag is to the sticky stabilizer, but I'm going to pull it up some. Yeah, it is stuck pretty decent, and that's good. And I'm going to shift it over so that it is directly center on that line. Another benefit to having sticky stabilizer. All right. And so to make sure that it's going to stitch level, I'm going to use this. Now, hold your breath, say a prayer, and all of that jazz. Because when you're dealing with tubular embroidery, remember I showed you even my hand was limited side by side. But when you take that big fat square shaft and you put it inside this pocket, it limits the amount of room that it can go side to side, not just at the top where the zipper is, but inside the pocket as well. So I'm going to move it to where the end of this embroidery design is supposed to be, and let's see if the embroidery machine has enough room to be able to do the embroidery at that size. Because just because the hoop can handle that size doesn't mean that the bag's pocket can handle that size. So let's see. And it moves pretty quick, which sucks because I panic every time and I don't want it to knock off the registration of the machine. So let's see. All right, yes. So it did go all the way over, and it would make a clunk sound. Unfortunately, I'm too familiar with that. It would make a clunk sound if it was not going to be able to come all the way over to that side. So since it does go all the way to that side, I feel pretty confident that it'll go over here too. Now it did kind of jerk a little bit, so let me make sure it didn't knock off my center. Okay, so I think we can do it. I think we'll be good. I'm going to have to babysit this. I thought I was going to be able to stitch it and then show y'all some of the things that I got from the place, but I'm going to have to babysit this thing because I'll be darned if it messes up. I don't have another diaper bag, and I don't think she has enough time to send me one because she's already started nesting and stuff. So let's go to sewing because I got this bag while we were out of town. All right, and so I'm going to change the color to 1, 2, 3, 4 to black. All right, and I'm going to advance one stitch so that it moves in place where I need it to move. I'm going to check it and make sure. Okay, so that's not going to work because I can feel the hoop right there. So I have this up too high. So let me back up. These are the type of things that you got to pay attention to with this. So because that's too high, I'm not moving the bag. I'm just going to move the embroidery machine and push it deeper into the machine. Okay, so let's return. And then what I'm going to do is bring it in probably about an inch. Okay, and so now I'm gonna go to the top again of where the embroidery is supposed to be. Okay, and there's the top. So, and now the bottom is down there. This is, oh, because of the letter G. That's why it's going down there far. Okay, so let's go back up to the middle. I could come back up some. I didn't have to go down that far. Okay, and now I'm gonna try it again. Go back up to the tippity top. What was I feeling before? I felt like I felt the edge of that bag. I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. So that's why I got to double check. I don't get it right all the time. I don't get it right most of the time. Okay, and so now let's go back to the top. Okay, I was wrong. All right, not anything new. Let's go to sewing. Change that back to thread number 4. Advance one stitch. Okay, I was feeling the needle plate. That's what I was feeling. All right. So I'm going to lock this and I'm going to tell it to go ahead and stitch. You're going to see me holding on to this hoop. I can hear you fussing. Right now I can't see the chat, but I'm going to hold on to this. And I'm a good ways away from the embroidery, so my bad, but not my bad. And I hate I resized it with the machine. Let's see, is it gonna go back? Hold on. That's interesting. Why is it doing that? And this is why you gotta babysit. So, yikes. I don't know why it's doing that because it didn't move. Let me show you something. Let me see. I'm gonna let go. I'm gonna have to get out the stitch thing. Look what it did. So these are the support stitches. And it did the support stitches, but then it moved over and now it's doing the embroidery. Can you see that? It's not supposed to do that. This is the letter L. So why did it go over here to do the fill stitches? So can this be saved? Yes, it sure can. I know how to save it. So I'm going to have to take my time and take these out. I don't know why I did that though. It could be because I resized it in here and shouldn't have. I should have just went to the program and then programmed in the right size letters instead of doing that. But look, it shows, can you see right there? It shows that it's on top of the L, but down here it's not. And I didn't feel it do any crazy shifting when it was doing the thing. So I don't know. Sometimes crap happens. And that's the unfortunate side effect of doing embroidery. So I can take that off and show y'all me taking out the stitches, or we can go into the things that I got from, you know what, let's take out those stitches. Hold on, because I don't want to. Do you have an off? No, I don't have an offset. I do not have an offset on the name. Let me grab the bag. Let's do this. Let's do this. Good thing is, the absolutely wonderful thing is, I am so used to crap going wrong until it's really not hard for me to fix that. It really isn't. So that's the good thing. Let me grab some a good pair of seam ripper. Da, 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 da. All right. Now, another thing you can do if you're not wanting to be reliant on just the sticky, sometimes you can grab a clip of some sort and clip on there, but that's easier said than done. This way. Okay. So the good thing about this sticky stabilizer is tear away. For bags and stuff like that, tear away is fine. And then, hey, Yolanda. Keep us updated. Well, this ain't wanting to come loose. Hold on. Hey, Crafted Mind, how are you? So I have a diaper bag. I also have a diaper bag, and I have a blanket that I need to do for her with embroidery. And then I also have a baby bib and a burp cloth. And let me make sure I didn't cut that bag. I didn't think I did. Gotta be careful with the good seam rippers. You done snatched all the done fabric and cut up the fabric and everything if you're not careful. I saw a shirt one time that was like, if you see me with a seam ripper, now is not the time. That was funny. All right. And so usually I try to seam rip the foundation stitches instead of the stitches on the front. And the reason why the foundation stitches are better is because it just helps pull everything right on out and you don't have to worry about it too much. So I'm just going up the back of these foundation stitches. And because I caught it early and paid it some attention, that helps me make sure that when I go to do that, I didn't keep going and then the whole bag be jacked up and I'm having to fix the entire bag. So but while I'm working on this, I can go ahead and talk to you guys about the applique getaway, how totally awesome it was. I did have a really good time. I met a lot of really awesome folks. I also got to see quite a few folks that are in here in the group. And it was really cool getting to get hugs and getting to put faces with names and getting to take pictures and have a really good time. We did do 2 classes, and with the 2 classes that we did, we had one on Thursday, and that was a beginner's class teaching several folks that knew nothing about bling. A couple of people who did know about bling, but for the most part, it was folks that didn't know anything about bling, teaching them how to add rhinestones in what they're already doing. So that was fun. And then we also were able to have the bling party Friday night, which was a lot of fun. Let me see. He started 3 comments. Okay. So just in case. And hopefully you guys are, if you have any questions, Sheila hopefully can answer them or Mr. can. But we enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. And I didn't get to do as much shopping as I would have wanted to from the other vendors. I did do some shopping and I did buy a couple of things and I got some extra stuff to give away tonight. It was one of the main points of me even getting anything because I didn't need anything. But as I saw some stuff, I was like, ooh, I could do a giveaway with that, or ooh, I could do a giveaway with that. So super excited to show you guys that stuff. And then I did get a couple of things. Like I got some tutus for the granddaughters. And then didn't get anything for the grandboys. Didn't really see. Because by the time I got to shop, a lot of the good stuff was gone. Like kids stuff. So a lot of the sizes that probably were there were gone by the time I got around there. Out of teaching the class and out of the booth. So there's that. But at any rate, just that quick, y'all. Look. Just that quick. I did tear a thread, but I'm not super pressed about that because 9 times out of 10, the embroidery is going to be right over the top of it. And if not, I got a trick for that too. Here we go. Boop. Can you see where? Can you see where the, yeah, no, holler. Don't play with me. All right. Told you. I've made so many mistakes until I've learned how to get out of them. Now, there are some mistakes that are kind of difficult to recover from. So, don't get it twisted. Hey, Pamela Banks. All right. So, here's the other benefit to the sticky stabilizer. Just tear this stuff right on off and start all over again. So we're going to get some fresh sticky stabilizer. Let me move this. And then we're going to hoop this all over again. I can still see my center line and I can still see my line. So I should be good with hooping this again. The bluey you got from So Sweet is in here. Oh, cool. That's good because somebody was looking for it before and they couldn't find it. They could not find that bluey vinyl. So I'm glad somebody was able to. I'm glad it's in there now. It's super cute, actually. Super duper duper cute. And the bluey vinyl is for me. It's not for the grandbabies. That's my vinyl. All right. Thank you for letting me know, Miss Joyce, where I can grab me some more when it's time. But I got to do a project with what I got first before I buy anything else, Lord. All right. So I'm going to trim that. And we're going to peel this. Alrighty. And so let's lay this down again. Boom. All right. All right. And then I'm going to fold this over and fold that over and fold this over and fold this over. And then I'm going to smoosh again back here to get that adhered. And then we're going to put this right back in here. And we're going to stitch this sucker all over again. Now, I did put the camera right there, so I'm going to have to take that back over yonder. All right. And again, we're going to squishy, 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 squishy. All right. And let's grab y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's go for a ride. Go for a ride, Clyde. Let's go for a ride. Oh, let's do this. And then, bloop. Let's see. I think y'all will do good sitting right there. How you feeling? That comfy? That comfy? You good? You good? Okay. I'll be right back. Do you still have to change the size of your design, prevent the same issue? Yeah, I'm probably going to change the design and make it smaller. But I want to get this puppy up here on. There we go. I don't know why you was trying to trip. Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. All right. So if I wanted to, I could clip this, y'all, to help me a little bit. And I might do that with these heavy duty spring clips. It adds weight though. That's the only part I don't like. It adds a bit of weight. Woo. But sometimes you got to put the jaws of life on them. Okay, so let me grab this. Let's back out. I should have been careful doing that too, because that'll knock the whole thing off of registration. And then I'm going to bring y'all over here with me. As soon as I get this plugged in to the USB. And I forgot to turn off the what is this thing called? I forgot to turn off the phone, my phone. Okay, so we're going to, I'm going to show you, well, this turned into a whole lesson. Let's share screen. Okay, so here is the embroidery design. And I do have this font in the description below. This is called Farmhouse, I think. So let me go here. I'm going to merge. And let's go to here. Let's go to my embroidery file folder. Let's go to my letters folder. Where am I at? Oh, there we go. Uh-oh, why are we lagging? Let's see. I don't know why we're lagging. That's not good. But at any rate, here's my Stitchtopia folder. And the link to the link to Stitchtopia is in the description below. I absolutely love Stitchtopia embroidery fonts. Her fonts are flawless. Her fonts are beautiful. And she has a whole ton of them. And they go from small itty bitty sizes all the way to super large sizes. I love her fonts. Okay. So this one is called, where is it? This one is called Modern Farmhouse, not farm something. It's Modern Farmhouse. And I'm pretty sure I did 1.5 inches. No, I think I might have did 2 inches. Look at that. Oh, God. Come on. Hold on. Let me shut this down. Let's shut this down first. Hold on. Let me do this to make sure. Close this out. I'm going to reboot my StreamYard. Not StreamYard. My Sew What Pro, because I was doing a lot on here. Sew What Pro. Let's open it back up. Leaning towards Embrilliance software. So yes, Embrilliance is a really good software program. The reason for me using the Sew What Pro is because it is an affordable embroidery design software alternative. Okay, so Embrilliance, this program is $65. It's $65. I mean, you can. It's $65. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, so let me go here first. And let's go open. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, things are popping up now. Modern Farmhouse. Let's go. What did I say? That was 1.5 inches. I think. Well, I done closed it out now. So let's put it together and then I'll see how big it is. Okay, so here is the letter L. Now that I have the letter L, I'm going to open that folder over here so that I can do this LEGEND. All right, and so I'm going to arrange these the way I want them. Inch back out. E N and then D. All right, and so I'm gonna close this out since I'm done, and then okay, so this is 4.32 inches wide. So this is kind of small. So I'm going to delete that. That was 1.5 inches. So let's go with the 2-inch. And then I'm going to shrink it in the program, not on the machine. So there's the capital letter L. And let me change my hoop actually as well so that I got plenty of room. Because right now that's the 4x4 hoop. So let's go with the 5x7. Even though 7 is a bit big, but no worries. So there's the L. So now let's go E. Actually, let me make sure this is the 2-inch. Nope, that's the 1.5 inch. So let's take that off. This is 2-inch down here. Let's go E. L, E, G. All right, let's close that out. Now where do we stand? We are at 5.71. So I'm going to move this in a little bit and move this in a little bit and move this in a little bit. Move it in like that. And where am I at now? I'm at 5.47. All right, so now that I'm at 5.47, I'm going to merge all of this together. And then we're going to go tools, resize pattern. And it's at 100%. I'm going to do 98% and see where that takes me. Because right now I'm at, what did I say, 5.4? Now I'm at 5.3. I'm going to reverse that. And I'm going to start over. And instead of, what did I do, 98, let's do 95%. And now we're at 5.19. So that's going to like go to the very edge of our size. So let me back that up actually. And instead of 95%, we're going to go down. You really don't want to resize any more than 10% in either direction. So 95 is 5%. So let's go to 94 and see where that takes me. Still says 5.14. That wasn't too much of a difference, was it? All right. So I'm going to go down to 92. Okay. So that's 5 inches wide. So I think this is going to be sufficient for me for today. So let us save this as, I want it to be PES. I want to go to the USB disk and I'm going to rename it the same thing and replace it. with this size. Oh no, we don't want to do that. Hold on, because look, I didn't see this before. You can kind of see the end, that strap of the end peeking out right here. There's a couple of ways I can do this. I can take this D and stretch it back out, or I can erase this. So let's go with erase. I'm gonna grab my pink eraser and I'm just gonna do this right here. And so now when I bring my D over, I can have it as close as I want and I don't have to worry about it because I erased those stitches. Okay. Okay. Actually, I want that to do. I do want that down. Boom. Okay. And so now I'm going to join all these stitches back the way it was. And there we go. And hopefully everyone is being safe in this nasty, icky weather because we're getting rain right now. Look at there. I can see the E as well. Thanks. So let's fix that one. Let me go up here to the scissors, the cutting toolbar. I'm going to click on the pink eraser and I'm going to delete that as well. Let me see, make sure nothing else is peeking out anywhere else. Nope, that was hidden. That's hidden. That's okay. Actually, I erased too much. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I erased too much. Pink eraser. All right. All right. Sorry about that. It's got to be right. It's got to be right. Okay. So let me make sure this is straight. Let's see. Nope. Everything is bring you down. Bring you down a little itty bitty bit. Bring you down and definitely bring you down. Boom. There we go. Much better. Let's see. That, and that. Yes. Okay. So now I can finally join these and then arrange this and center it. Now I can save it. Oh, I'm glad I saw that because I would have been upset had I saw that on that diaper bag that way. Okay, so here is the name. And it is on the drive. So we can go over to the embroidery machine now and get this party on and popping. Okay. Whew, Chad. Who said embroidery is easy? It is, but there's also a lot of parts to it that people don't understand. All right, so okay, give me a sec. All right, you should be good right now. Which one am I doing? Did I put it in the wrong one? I put it in the wrong one. Okay, so let's set it. Let's rotate it. Let's close it. Let's edit it. All right, and so I want, first of all, okay, so you're far enough away from that. And I see my center line, so I'm going to move it back. So it's on my center line, and there's my center. I may have to, I don't like that. I don't like doing it that way because, yeah, like I thought. Dagnabbit. Okay. So I'm going to have to move the bag. Let me see. We're gonna have to do something. Hold on, y'all. When it bumps the hoop like that, it throws off the registration of the hoop. So I'm gonna reboot the machine and let that reset. I'm gonna get a drink of water. And then we're gonna get this bag going. All right, now load that back up. Get this back on. Set it, rotate it, smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh no, we got us a bag. Okay, so now it's centered where it should have been to begin with. And I'm going to make sure that's centered. And then let's move this up to there. Now, what did I do with my center mark? I had it, and now I can't see it on my bag. There it is. Oh, it was right there. Okay, good. Sweet. Okay, so there's the center mark. I'm going to bring it over, and I'm going to make sure that this is lined up on the center, which it is. And I'm glad I did this because with that clip, there was not much room for that clip to hold on to. So that clip would have moved the bag. But I may put it here anyway and move it when it gets closer, because I'm trying to keep the bag from moving, period. Okay, and so let's go to this side, and over here I'm just gonna have to hold the bag, okay, like I was trying to do to begin with. All right, so now let's go to, wait a minute. That's kind of close. Okay. All right. I was just making sure it wasn't going to hit that hoop, because if it does, it's going to break the needle, and then I'm just going to give up at that point. Not give up entirely, but give up for the moment. Okay. So now let's see if we can get this thing stitching this time. And stitching correctly instead of incorrectly. Because I don't know why it moved first time. Okay, see, I don't know why it moved the first time. So now it's stitching like I can move my hand, because now it's stitching the solid stitches, and that should hold this in place. All right. Celebratory light of banana water breed. And I'm still gonna watch it. Still gonna watch it because I'm not gonna trust this. And you better believe the hot minute I walk away, it's gonna bump or something. But again, this set of hoops is called fast frames. They're also under the name easy frames. They're also called sticky hoops. You can get sticky hoops for your single needle flatbed embroidery machines, but the fast frames or the easy frames are definitely for your multi-needle embroidery machines as well. The Brother, the 10 needle, the Tajimas. The link is in the description below to go directly to both of them. Drink water, hopefully not in your ear. All right, so while that is stitching, let me see if I have any. Oh, yes, I have everything I think is. Oh, I'm glad y'all are talking about that noise cancellation on what? Can't hear you while stitching. It was up under. Can you hear me now? Because it was right up under the machine, sitting back at the back part of the machine. So it would surprise me if the noise cancellation was doing its stuff chisel. So real quick, we are doing another embroidery project on Thursday evening. We will be over on Making with Marilyn's channel. The project that we are doing, let me see if I have, see if I put it in my project bag, and then I'll show it to you. I got a bag of projects of most of the projects I've done. I got them in a duffel bag. And my denim pouches are, I don't see them. I might not have put them in here. Nope. Wait a minute. Nope, don't see them. Okay, so they're not in here. I don't know what I did with my jean pouches. It might be over there on the side. But anyways, let me make sure they're still lined up. But we will be doing the denim zipper pouches on Marilyn's channel. The denim zipper pouches are by Designs by Little B. I did not think to put that in the description, unfortunately. So I'll have to have that in Marilyn's description. She's usually good about doing her video pending or upcoming video and having this stuff in the description. She's really good about that. I'm not. I tend to forget, but I can see if I get any information. But Designs by Little B is a denim pocket pouch. Very easy in the hoop project. So if you want to join us over there, please be sure to go and check out her website and grab the design. You will need zippers. You will need ribbon, grosgrain ribbon, gold grain, some kind of ribbon. You will need, well, you don't have to have the ribbon. You don't have to have the keychain connectors like the little D-ring thing. But that will be helpful. Ooh, that's pretty already. That black on this bag is pretty. That's my daughter picked that. Oh, I gotta remember to take this off here, and then by the time it gets to the end and finishes the end, the letter end. At any rate, you'll need zippers, you'll need tearaway stabilizer, you'll need denim. You don't have to have denim, but denim, if you can get denim. You'll need your keychain attachments, keychain findings. You'll need, in the zipper, you can get any length of the longest zipper that you can get. I'll put it that way. Get the longest zipper you can get because we'll end up cutting it anyway. So the length of the zipper doesn't matter. As long as it's longer than 7 inches, I think. It depends on the bag, on the zipper that you do. So the biggest zipper you can get is what I would suggest. But if you download her instructions on whichever size you want to do, it will tell you the size zipper minimum that you need. Contrasting fabric, I would recommend cotton, not something super thick because you will need to turn the pouch inside out. So I would get a nice quilter's cotton fabric that you want to complement the color of your zipper if you want to, but a fabric to go inside. I also would so denim, quilter's cotton, zipper, keychain pull. I would get stitch witchery or hem tape to close up the pouch. I would not get use a glue. I would use something like stitch witchery or something like that. Sorry if that was loud. That's gonna be super flipping cute. Oh, Sharon Davenport, thank you so much for the super chat. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you so much, Miss Sharon Davenport. I really appreciate the super chat. We always appreciate your support, my dear. Thank you so very, very much. I am reading the chat. Who said easy? You're welcome, Elevate Artistry. You ordered the design yesterday, so that didn't count for today. Huh, there it is. Sign up for streaming. I want to send out the information so I can get to my community. I'm working with a company. I have my website up. The user help with YouTube. I did sign up for streaming. Okay, so Miss Sharon Davis, whenever you there's a couple of ways to do it. If you schedule out your streaming, it'll give you a link that you can share out in your community to let folks know that you got an upcoming stream. Aside from that, you can let people know that you're going to be streaming if you don't even have a future streaming date. And you can say, hey, this is the day, date, and time that I intend to start streaming. I'm going to stream every Thursday at 8 a.m. Come join me for coffee and whatever you're doing on your channel. And then let them know your YouTube channel name and put a link to your YouTube channel. And then your folks will know to come and look for you at that time. And be sure to let them know to click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, so that even if they don't get a direct link to the live stream, they'll get a notification. Generally, they'll get a notification when you go live. But not only in order for that notification to work, not only do they need to click the notification bell, but they also need to make sure that notifications are turned on whatever device it is that they're trying to get those notifications. So a lot of times folks are like, I didn't get the notification that this person went live. I didn't know they were live. But if you click the bell for notification, but YouTube notifications are turned off on your cell phone, guess what? Your cell phone trumps YouTube. So your cell phone is going to say, no, you're not getting this notification because she said she don't want notifications from YouTube. And so you won't get the notification. So just make sure folks know to have their notifications turned on their mobile devices or on their computers. And that's how that works. Yeah, Chris Smith, isn't it? It is. I'm telling you, Stitchtopia. If you do embroidery, Stitchtopia. Listen to me, y'all. Stitchtopia's fonts are gorgeous. Stitchtopia fonts are gorgeous. Please go get her fonts. And they're not expensive. They're not expensive at all, actually. Look at that. That is going to be gorgeous. Thank y'all for recommending the hat hoop because that did allow me to make it bigger on his bag. And I'm sure she wants that bigger. No worries, Miss Sharon Davis. I'm here as much as I can be. Spilling it out. Stitchtopia. Stitchtopia. Do y'all hear? When it comes to embroidery fonts, Stitchtopia. Please go check her out. The link is in the description. What? It's messing up. Look at there. That's why you don't walk away from these darn embroidery machines, y'all. That is why. It was stitching beautifully. And then right here at the end, let me show you. You can't walk away from these darn things. It is never all the way home stretch. Look. Can you see that? See how that D, the registration is off. That's supposed to be stitching over here. Why is you over here when you supposed to be over here? So there's a couple of ways I can fix this. I can back this up and I can line it up with this here, because what it's trying to do is come down and finish this. And then I can go back and I can seam rip this part out because I see where it started. I could take this off of the hoop now, not take it off of the hoop, but take the whole thing, the hoop, off of the machine, turn it over and try and get those stitches out right now. My concern with doing that is I might tear it out of the tearaway stabilizer and then I'll lose my registration. I can get it back, but it's going to take a whole lot of work and prayer and everything. And I don't feel like doing that with y'all on the camera. So I'm going to try and get it back where it's supposed to be. And then I'm going to see, why is it all the way over? It's not supposed to be over here. Okay, so let's, why did it do that? Let's go. I may have to do this. It bumped some kind of way. It bumped and it shouldn't have. Okay, because I don't know if you can see that or not. See how well, I don't know how well you can see that that dot is well up above those stitches. It's supposed to be over here. So some kind of way this got bumped. So what I'm going to do is this, what I have to do. There's 7,200 stitches in this design. It was almost done. That is so annoying. So I'm at 69.47. I have to remember that. So I'm going to close this out and I'm going to return. I'm going to go back, right? I'm not going to change where this thing is sitting or anything. But what I am going to do is go over. I see what happened just that quick. It is bumping something over here. And it's bumping against that zipper back there. I can feel it. It's bumping against that zipper. Okay, so let me come back over here. And let me see. I'm going to have to work with this. And what I'm going to probably do, let's see. Let's go sewing. Because my up and down isn't different. Let's go. Yeah, see. I'm forwarding through the stitches. Okay, so I can feel what happened. Now I feel what happened. It wasn't the zipper. What's happening is it's catching the side of the hoop. You remember it's a hat hoop and it had that U shape. So it probably caught on the side of that needle plate. And so right here, you see that can you see that I don't know how well you can see that. The stitch is supposed to be at the very tip of the letter D. Look where it's at. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that because I can't see my screen. So it's right there when it should be over here. Let me see if I can't move that over. I can't move it while it's in the thing. You know what? I can't fight with this with y'all. I can't fight with it and hold the phone at the same time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix it when I get off of the live, because again, I've done this before. I've messed up embroidery so many times on so many things. I'm gonna fix it and then I'll show you guys. I'll put up a picture of it fixed. Or if, because it's 10:30, if when we're done, I want to do the giveaway. That's the reason why I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna have to do this later. Um, or what I can do is after doing the giveaway, if you want to hang around, then I'll work on it and get that finished because it's got to be finished tonight. Okay. So that's what we can do. And I was looking for my, oh, here it is. That's what we can do. And that's if you want to. We'll do that later. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do this. Okay. So let me get you guys lined up. So really quick, so that I can do the giveaway, I want to show you guys some of the stuff that I got from Applique Getaway, because I've set some stuff to the side that I'm going to do as a giveaway here on the channel. Okay. And we're going to, I don't know why my thing is crooked. That's irritating me. Okay. So one of the first things I did do, this is not a giveaway. This is Ricky Tim's stable stuff. Oh, you know what? Let's do this as well. Let's make that smaller so that you can see this better. I had a really, really good time and enjoyed shopping for the time that I was able to shop. But this is stable, Ricky Tim stable stuff. It's a versatile multi-purpose stabilizer. So I'm looking forward to using this. It doesn't say, well, it does. It says tear away or not. It's up to you. But it's made to be super soft by the time you're done with the embroidery. So to soften it, you can either wash it or you can just leave it in there, and eventually over time it'll soften itself. I thought that was super cute. So I wanted to show that. I've never heard of it before, so I want to give it a shot. It's called Ricky Tim's stable stuff. And I got this from OMG. I cannot remember where I got it from. So I have to look it up. Bloop. Let's do a shameless plug real quick. Okay. All right. So another product that I wanted to show, which was super cool, is a product that was invented by, I'm pretty sure she said he was 12 when he invented this. And it's called the Magna Finger. This was one of the coolest things that I saw there that I had never seen before. And it's super cool. And we're going to give this away here on the channel. So here's just some keychain things and the magnets on the back. This is the top, and then you just wave it over the top and it picks up everything. But when you're done, you just take it over the container and press the clip to pop that up, and look, it just drops everything. I thought that was so super cool. Look, it's picking up the stuff and then you just drop it when you're ready. So you can do that over a garbage can or whatever. I thought this was super neat. So we're going to do a giveaway of one of these. And then later in the Facebook group, I'm going to schedule it for a day this week. We'll, long as nothing goes crazy, and we'll do a giveaway of one of these in the Facebook group too. But we're going to do a giveaway of one of those. Also, I was able to grab a small sampler pack. They said this was a small sampler pack. It wasn't small. And that's all of this. Well, not this. Hold on. Bloop, bloop, bloop. All of this vinyl. No, it wasn't this either. It wasn't the purple. It was here. So we got all of this different vinyl. We've got, this is like a glitter vinyl. We've got crop type vinyl was in here, several different colors. Several different colors there. They have solid faux vinyl. This is marine vinyl. So you see how that's super slick, whereas the marine vinyl has more of a grip to it. And it's slick. You don't feel the glitter on here. Kind of sticky a little bit. So when you embroider with marine vinyl, sometimes you have to use tissue paper over the top so that it can slide. That was called a Magna finger. My bad. I should have showed the box. It's called a Magna finger. Magnetic pickup tool. I thought it was super cute. And see, there's the little fellow that invented it. So that is his invention. Super, super cool. Here's some texture vinyl. Here's some rainbow slick vinyl as well. We also got glitter vinyl. I mean, this was a really nice sample pack that they had, and it was 50. So I got some vinyl. And in this pack was this vinyl. I already set this to the side to give to for the giveaway because I don't like it. And I know that sounds real ratchet because I'm gonna give away something I don't like, but I don't like it not because I don't like the vinyl. I don't like it because of the texture. The texture creeps me out. I don't know how well you can see that because it looks like disease or something. That's not, yeah, no, not feeling it. So ew. Okay, I don't want this in my studio. I don't really like this either. It's kind of pretty in a way, but then it's kind of gross too. I'm okay with polka dots. Polka dots I'm cool with, but I also don't really like that either. So yeah, no, not a fan. So yeah, we're gonna give that away to somebody who likes polka dots and who are okay with that kind of a texture. So if you are, please be sure to be on the lookout for that. So before I go any further, please put the machine name in the description and a link. What machine, my dear? You talking about this? Or are you talking about the embroidery machine that I did? Fairy tale prints that had the blue design and backpacks USB. Okay, Bluey. Okay, thank you, Fairy Tale Prints. Thank you for that. Magna fingers. Okay, remind me, Mr. McQuacken, and I'll put that in there. Okay. Also, I got some other stuff. Oh, actually, what I was going to say is before we go any further, please be sure that you're live with us by clicking the refresh button or looking the 6 needle. Okay. I don't have like a direct link, but I'll put a link to what it is. I don't have a embroidery machine link that's to me. I can just put a link because at this point, if you want a 6 needle, I'll show you the one that I have. But right down here is should be a word live, and it'll either be white or it'll either have a white dot or a red dot. Make sure it's a red dot. You can touch on the word live if you're on a mobile device. If you're on a computer, you can hit the refresh screen to make sure that you're live, because when we start to do the giveaway, I don't want you behind and then everybody else is putting the word in and you putting the word in late because you didn't do the refresh, and so you behind everybody else and you don't get to get in on the giveaway. And the giveaway is going to be subscribers only that's been subscribers of the channel, so you will have to have been a subscriber for longer than 24 hours. Okay, and so here is now that's subscribe, not a member. That's different. You can subscribe for free. So if you've been a subscriber, then you'll get to do the drawing. Here is another vinyl that I got. This is a snake pattern. I thought this was super pretty. Here's a Finding Nemo vinyl that I got. I actually won this one. Here is a marine vinyl, glitter vinyl, pretty aqua color. I thought it was pretty, so I grabbed it. And of course, you know, a heifer can't leave without some purple vinyl. So I got some purple marine vinyl, faux vinyl rather, not marine, faux vinyl. And then here's one that I thought was super duper duper pretty. I love that. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. So I got this. This is a marine type vinyl too. Marine, we're saying marine because it has like a coating over the top that makes it definitely water repellent and whatnot. You lost the signal when yeah, sometimes that'll happen, but I'd rather you lose the signal than to be behind and then don't get to be in the giveaway. So sorry if you lose your signal, but I want you to be a part of the giveaway. You know, I don't want you to not be a part of it. So this vinyl came from, yikes, not Sassy Suburb. This one came from, yikes. I had all this stuff memorized, and now I can't remember right now. I'll come across it because that's the receipts in some of these bags. Another booth that I went to had Caesar stuff in it. Laser B Studio had Stephanie with Caesar. She was in the booth with them. And so I got some Caesar stuff. So I got some brick black from there. I also got some pink brick as well. I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's brick. And then I also got a needle insert tool, which I thought was super cool. So that's one of those is going to be for the giveaway. And again, this came from Laser B Studio. This is Caesar Aurora Silver. I used this with the key fobs we did, the Aurora Silver. See how that, oh Lord, look at that. That's so pretty. This is HTV. A sheet of this is going to be in the giveaway. This is Aurora Yellow. This one is Aurora Light Green. This one is Aurora Borealis Teal. This one is Light Blue. This one is Aurora Red. This one is Aurora Pink. And this one is the puff, but it's the gold color puff. So I thought it was super pretty. I don't know. I bought some stuff, but I never bought the Aurora before. So I have that to play with, to put in my vinyl collection. So there's that. That was in Laser B Studios booth. And then right here, I got some, okay, this one is Baby Moon, Designs by Baby Moon right here. So Designs by Baby Moon, I got some patterns to play with. We got panda zipper bags. We got freestanding lace earrings. I was going to give one of those away. We've got tiny farm animal snap tabs. Actually, hold on. I think this was what I was going to give away. Farm animal snap tabs, 4x4. These earrings as well. Designs by Baby Moon, and that's those designs. Yeah, I was gonna give that away. Okay. And then this is the booth no, it's not. This is the other booth. Let me show you real quick. This one is the one that Fairy Tale Prints. And Fairy Tale Prints had some of these rainbow teeth zippers, which I thought was super pretty. And then they had the key, like here's the keychain lobster clasps that are the rainbow. And here's some D rings that are the rainbow. And then here are the zipper pulls, because these don't have zippers on them. So you got to have zipper pulls. And then here are the zipper pulls. This one is a sewing machine zipper pull. These are at Fairy Tale Prints. And then here's a flower. And then here's a solid bar that I was going to try in my laser machine to see if I could laser something on it. And then here is a star. I thought those were so pretty. They go with our new scoops. Gotta tell y'all about that too. Hopefully we'll get to that. So make sure you're up to speed with everybody else. I found me some Bluey vinyl and some Bluey. This goes together for projects, and she has projects that go with these panels in the hoop projects, and I thought they were super cute, so I'm excited to do that. This is Bluey as well. Here's another Bluey. These are my vinyls for myself, not for anybody else. My grannies or nothing. There's Bucky's. I fell in love with Bucky's while we were on the road. I found Tigger. 9 times out of 10, my auntie is in here, and that sucks because I didn't want her to know that, but too late. She done already seen it. And so here are the files for, she had them on USB for the designs that would go with these vinyl kits. And so I'm excited to show y'all those and send you the link when it's time for us to do those projects. Some of the projects were 4x4 compatible. Some of the projects were for a larger machine. All right. So let me put this back. None of that is in the giveaway because all of that was my stuff. Let's see. This goes in here. Alrighty. And so the other booth, let me grab this bag. This is the last bag, I think. And let me see if the receipt is in here. All stitched up by Angela. That's this other booth that I went to. And in All Stitched Up by Angela was... No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I got to find the name of that one. And I feel bad that I don't remember. But anyways, so here's some more zipper tape that I thought was super cute. Candy stripe zipper tape. Here's some I got webbing, but this is big webbing. This is 3 yards and it's much bigger than the webbing. See, it's much bigger than the webbing that we was using for these. It's like a 1/2 inch wider. So if you were to make key fobs out of this, you'll have to get wider keychain pieces. But anyway, webbing. This is rainbow cork that we got. That one of those is in the giveaway. They also had a lot of this was the going out of business company. They also had Bo Nash fusing powder. So this particular company that was going out of business, they had a whole ton of sewing notions. The sewing notions, this is for sewing, and this is a powder that you can use to sprinkle, and then you iron the 2 pieces together and it'll fuse stuff. So I thought that was super cool. I've seen it in the past at trade shows. So I grabbed some. So that goes in there. I found more zipper tape that I thought was super pretty. Look at the colors of this zipper tape and the style of it. Just super pretty. I'm excited about that. She also had some other rainbow notions, fold over elastic for the sides of our projects. And then this is a stash in store. So I can use this. Matter of fact, this one is mine. I've already given one of these, a small version of this away when I was doing the members only live. So the way this works is I can take, here's my seam ripper. I can stick that in there, even though that's dangerous. I wouldn't keep it that way. You can put scissors in there like so. You can take pins and put pins in there. And then when you need stuff, you just pull it out and then put it back as, you know. So that's what this is. Thought it was super cute. Also got me a fat quarter. I just got one. I was kind of rushing by the time I grabbed that, so I was trying to hurry up and get out of there. Some pink zipper tape with some zipper things, and here's another. They had zipper tape, rainbow zipper tape as well. That was white. So, and then they also, I'm excited about this because y'all, I'm really looking forward to doing more embroidery projects. So this is like sensory material. So if I wanted to make a baby toy or doggy toy with the crinkle, that's what this is. This is the crinkle stuff. She had projects that were based on mesh bags. Okay. So all of these have mesh on them. These are probably sewing, not in the hoop. I'll have to look at it to be sure. But here's the mesh. So I got blue, I got purple, and I got purple. Okay. Okay. All right. So I got some mesh. I'm excited to try that. So we'll be doing some sewing projects coming up. I'm excited for that. And then I also got some sublimation blanks and a laser blank. So these key tags are sublimation and the wood ones are laser for the laser machine. So I got those, just only a couple of them because I really didn't absolutely have to have that. But yeah, so I got that. And I also got some tutus, a little bit of more vinyl and stuff like that, but I'm running out of time with y'all. So I'm going to that's pretty much it, the extent of my shopping. Now, today I went to the Micro Center. I don't know if you're familiar with the Micro Center in your area. We just got a new Micro Center in our area. We've never had that before. Normally when we get something, we go to Best Buy um and get our stuff, or it used to be Radio Shack. And going there, they have all the computer stuff and gadgets and stuff, and I get 3D printer supplies and stuff because I've been printing 3D things. And so because it's a new location, they've been giving away coffee mugs, and every time I go in there, they're like, take some coffee mugs. And I'm like, bro, what happened to getting one? And every time I go in there, it looks like they got more boxes of mugs. I ain't figured that out. So this is a Charlotte Micro Center mug. Don't know if you want it or not, but I figured why not throw it in the giveaway as well, because I went and picked up 4 more just so that I can give them away on the channel, because y'all like giveaways. Who doesn't like free stuff? And you may not have a Micro Center, or you may have a Micro Center, but either way, 4 mugs that we're going to give away. So we're going to give away 4 mugs. That's last. We're going to give away this Fuse It powder. We're going to give away this creepy vinyl. So all of that pattern will go together. So with that pattern, you've got yellow, blue, brown, and a gold to go with this teal. So that's all one thing. Unfortunately, I only have one of this. This is all that came in that pack, is one of these. So we'll give that away by itself. And then we've got the polka dots. So the polka dots is one thing. We've got the Aurora Silver HTV. We're going to give that away by itself. We've got a needle insert tool. We'll give that away. We've got rainbow cork. We're going to give that away. We've got freestanding fringe earrings for those that do embroidery. We're going to give that away. Tiny Farm animal snap tabs. We're going to give that away. We've got Nemo vinyl. We're going to give that away. We're going to give away a Magna tool finger, magnetic pickup tool, Magna finger. We're going to give this away. And it was something else that I was, oh, ha 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 ha. So one of the things that, like I've mentioned before, that I've been doing and having fun with, you know what? Never mind. I'll save this for another time. I was going to give this away, but I want to work on this a little bit more. But I've been 3D printing some stuff, and when Patrice and them came on last night, they were talking about Blingers Anonymous, and I thought it was super funny because some people were like, well, I'm a blinger and I don't need rehab or anything like that. And I was like, no, they have tokens. But anyway, I made a token, and I want to possibly send these out here and there as giveaways or whatever. I don't know. But it says honorary blingaholic. It's a token. It's blank on the back, and it says blingers anti anonymous, and it says shine, kindness, and friends. And I thought this was super cute. And so I made these today, and I was going to do a giveaway, but y'all, we got so much stuff to give away until I doubt I'll have time to get to these. And I got to finish that diaper bag. So at any rate, this is what we'll be giving away. Okay. So let me gather all of this stuff up. And like I said, please refresh your pages so that we can get this party started and get this done. Because I'm already running overtime. But I figured with the giveaway, y'all wouldn't care as much. And then I'm going to get off of here and finish that diaper bag after the fact. Okay. I'm just going to take one of these over there and switch you guys over to my desk. And then we'll get on out of here. So let's do this. And then let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do that. Okay. So while I'm over here, I can actually reach the StreamYard giveaway tool and then do it this way. All right. Yay. So hopefully you guys are okay with the items that we're going to do a giveaway. I'm going to kindly ask that if you win one thing, then don't you know, if your name is picked again, then we'll go to somebody else. We'll have to pull again because we don't want double winners. US residents only. Let me preface all of this for right now, especially with I got heavy stuff and so much stuff. We're doing US residents only. You have to be a subscriber of the channel for longer than you have to be a subscriber of the channel for longer than let's say an hour. If you in order to be able to do this, do the giveaway. And then what else? Don't forget the buy-in ends tonight. So if you're interested in some finer things bling, tonight is the last night that you have to be able to place your order. And then that's that. Oh, one other thing. If you are a winner, only if your name is drawn, please click the link in the description. Once you win, go ahead, click the link in the description, fill out the form. When it gets to what did you win, please say rainbow cork, or please say Nemo vinyl, or please say magnetic tool, something like that. Not the word that you typed in to win, because I'm not going to remember, and I want to make sure that you get what you actually won. And I would have to come back and watch the video, and that's just time consuming. So fill it out, your name, complete address, and your item that you won, so that I can get it right out. You have 48 hours to fill that out. Okay. Can you mention if an item is used only with it? So yes, that is absolutely correct. I was going to do that to make sure that if you can use it, you can. If you can't, like if you don't have an embroidery machine, then these embroidery designs, or you don't plan on doing embroidery, please don't put your name, put your thing in for that. Okay. But everything else, for the most part, people can get it. Okay. All right. So let me pull up StreamYard giveaway. Yay. And then let's get this, and then let's do this. And thank you for coming to hang out with us tonight. Hopefully you've refreshed your thingamabobby. We'll start with the smallest stuff first, then the easiest stuff. So we'll say exclude winners. Okay. All right. So, well, I don't think that works if we do draw, unless we do draw again. So let me share my screen. This is for the needle insert tool. This helps you insert a needle, whether it's in an embroidery machine or a sewing machine. It does not matter. It will work for either one. It's by Laser Bee Studio. So if you do the word needle, then you can do a drawing for this. It's super cute. Looks super handy. It has, now this is not for multi-needle machines. This is for the needles that use the machines that use the flat back needle. You know what I mean? The needle that's flat on the back side. That's what this tool is for. So this is a needle insert tool for your home sewing machines or your home embroidery machines, to help you make sure that your needle is being put in the machine correctly. Okay. And like I said, if you win, please click the link in the description, US residents only, and fill it out. Complete name, complete address, zip code included. OMG, put in your zip code. And please tell me that you won the needle insert tool. Okay. That's how that's going to go. And we're going to give it a few more moments, so that as many people that want to enter can do so. But yeah, I had a lot of fun there, and the bling party was a lot of fun. There was a lot of newbies there that didn't know anything about doing rhinestones, and I don't know of anybody that left out of there that did not say they did not have fun, or that they hated doing the rhinestones. They did love it. And so I'm thoroughly looking forward to our next bling event. More information on that is coming up. So please be on the lookout. All right. So we're getting ready to do the draw for the needle insert tool. And like I said, please, if you win, click the link in the description and fill out the winner form. Okay. So Martha Jordan, congratulations. Holler. Yes, Martha, you won the needle insert tool. So when you go fill it out, just say needle insert tool or needle tool, something like that, is what you won. And your name, full mailing address, you got 48 hours to send that information to me so that I can get it to you. Okay. All right, and so let's go back. And what we're going to do is the next word that we're going to do is going to be for the farm animal snap tabs. These are embroidery designs. They are 4x4 friendly. So if you don't have an embroidery machine, don't want to have an embroidery machine, don't want to do embroidery farm animal snap tabs, please don't enter the word for this. The word that we're going to do for this is farm. So if you put in the word farm, then you'll enter to win the designs by Baby Moon. Sheila Ryan is so super nice. I absolutely fell in love with Sheila. And she does embroidery designs regularly. She has a lot of 4x4 friendly. She had a lot of 4x4 friendly earrings and embroidery designs and stuff in her booth. So if you are a 4x4 enthusiast and that's the biggest you can or want to go for right now, check out Designs by Baby Moon. She has a lot of really cute smaller designs. So if you win, please make sure that you put farm animals in your thing so that I'll know that this was for you. And we're going to give it a couple of more minutes. I'm sorry, a couple more seconds. As you see, these were $19.99 in her booth. So this is for a set of 8 designs in one bundle for this particular thing. So definitely check it out. All right. So we're getting ready to draw for this. Oh, number keeps going up. Let's see. 45. I'm going to give it a couple of more seconds. This is Designs by Baby Moon. All right. And so we're going to hit draw. So if you win, like I said, please click the link in the description. You have 48 hours to do so, and I will get this right out to you. Patches, embroidery, and designs. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Well, I hope it says and designs. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but at any rate, congratulations. You won the farm animal embroidery designs. So set that to the side as well. All right. So the next one is going to be these super pretty earrings. Okay. These freestanding lace earrings. Okay. So we're going to do the word lace, Lace. Again, embroidery only. So if you're not interested in doing embroidery, don't type the word lace. It's that simple. But these are fringe. So they're super cool. Not only are they freestanding lace, but you make them into fringe earrings. Okay. And so I'm looking forward to doing, I kept a pack for myself to show you guys how easy it is to make the fringe earrings. You will need the wash away, the mesh looking wash away stabilizer. You'll need your embroidery thread and your earring things to make them into earrings. But this is really pretty. I'm going to bring it up a little bit closer so that you can see there's 4 different types of earring designs in here. So definitely check these out. This is for 4x4 embroidery machine. So you can use them with a bigger machine, but you can have a 4x4 embroidery machine for these. Okay. And so these again are designs by Baby Moon. All right. So let's go ahead and do the drawing in another roughly 10 seconds. We'll click draw. You have 48 hours to click the link in the description, fill it out with your full mailing address and that you won the lace earrings. Okay. So again, these are for the freestanding lace earrings. And the winner of those will be Miss Joy. Holler. Miss Joy is going to be looking Foxy with her freestanding lace earrings. Congratulations, my dear. Thank you so much for entering to win the earrings. I appreciate it. Congratulations. Holler. All right. And so the next one is going to be for the Caesar Aurora Silver HTV. Caesar Aurora Silver HTV. So we're going to type SER. Let's do HTV. No, let's just do HTV. Don't do Caesar. HTV. Because I'm not doing any other HTV. And that way it's just one thing to type. So HTV, easy to type. I don't think too many people type that tonight. So hopefully this, you don't have to have an embroidery machine. This is HTV. You don't even have to have a heat press. You can have a Cricut Easy Press or something like that. I don't recommend an iron. I do recommend some kind of press, whether it's a heat press or Caesar Easy Press, or even the little handheld press, something like that. You will need to go onto Caesar's website to get the pressing information because I don't have it. It's not on here, but this is a 12-inch by 11.75-inch piece of Caesar HTV. Super pretty. Love this Aurora. And we'll get this right out. We're going to click draw in another roughly 10 seconds, but you don't have to have an embroidery machine with this to win it. And it's super pretty. I absolutely love that sheen and that shimmer for this one. Love it. Super pretty. All right, so let us click draw. You have 48 hours to click the link in the description and fill it out with your name and your full mailing address, and that you won Caesar HTV. Okay, and the winner of this is Geneva Coleman. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Congratulations. All right, so let's get this moving on. We are now going to do the Nemo vinyl. The Nemo, N-E-E, whoops, M-O. Ain't that how you spell it? Or is it N-O-N-E-M-O? N-E-M-O. Sorry, can't spell it. So this is Finding Nemo vinyl. It's a small piece of vinyl. I don't know how wide it is. I mean, how long it is. It's not very long. It's a small piece, but you should be able to do a nice project with it. Let me measure how wide it is. So this is 7 inches tall, and it looks like it might be about 7 inches wide or long, or whatever the case may be. So this is just some Nemo vinyl. This is faux vinyl, and you can use it in small projects like we've been doing. Isn't Marilyn and them gonna do a lip balm holder or something like that? You could use that with this. You could use it for many in the hoop projects, little like hand sanitizer holders and stuff like that is what you can use this for. You don't have to have an embroidery machine to use this because you can do this with a sewing project. But it is vinyl, and you can use it for a couple of things, not for applique or anything like that. So, but this is for Nemo. All right. So let's do the drawing for Nemo. And like I said, you got 48 hours to click the link in the description and fill this out and say that you won the Nemo vinyl. Okay. Jacqueline Martinez. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Super cute. It's going to be adorable for grandbabies and stuff. So I think they would absolutely love that. Or if you are a Nemo fan, you will like it too. All right, so the next drawing is going to be for the cork vinyl. This is the rainbow cork vinyl. Again, this would be used. Oh, so let's say cork, C-O-R-K. Okay, so this would be used in your sewing projects or your in the hoop embroidery type projects. I would not use this for like applique on a shirt or anything like that. But quite a few of those kind of projects you can use this with. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that rainbow foil that's in that cork. That's super duper duper pretty. I absolutely love that. Super duper pretty. All those rainbow colors. And so this would be for your projects. This says that it is 9 by 13 inches is what the size of this is. And it comes from All Stitched Up by Angela. And that's the booth, if I remember, that said they were going out of business. She's moving or something like that. So definitely check them out. All right, so let's go ahead and do a drawing for this. You have 48 hours. So click the link in the description and fill it out completely, name, address, zip code, and what you won. Marlene Hildebrand. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes, congratulations. I appreciate you entering in our giveaway. Okay, and so the next one is going to be for this polka dot vinyl. So this is again, this is more like a marine vinyl almost. And it's kind of fuzzy on the back. So we'll say dot, D-O-T for polka dot. No, yeah, I'm gonna say dot. And then it's 3 pieces, and 9 times out of 10 is just like the cork where it's 9 by 13. Let me measure real quick. So this is, no, it's 12 by, so 9 by 12. This is 9 by 12 out of the sample pack, and it is like a marine vinyl. It's super slick, and see, it's reflecty, super shiny on the front. And you get green, you get yellow, and then you get the orange. Okay, so these are the 3 pieces that you get with this particular drawing. Again, this is used in sewing or embroidery to make some projects with vinyl. And there's that. So you got 48 hours to click the link in order to win. I'm sorry, to get the information so that you can win, or get your giveaway rather. Alrighty, and so the person's name that's picked is Linda Tolbert. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you, Miss Linda. We appreciate you entering for that. And so now we're going to do the holographic dot, which is super pretty. Okay, and so with this one, let's see. With that one, we're going to name this one, let's say Bubble, because that looks like little bubbles to me, don't they? Look at how that looks. It looks like little bubbles. So this is Bubble. And like I said, it's like a blue and a pink and a yellow kind of like stripe almost. Holographic looking one piece, and this one is used in embroidery or sewing projects, and this one is again 9 by 12 is the size of this piece that was in the sample pack. All right, and like I said, please click the link if you win. Fill it out completely with your name, your address, and with your zip code, please, and your what you won. Right, and so we'll hit the draw button, and you have 48 hours to complete that for your project. So I'll be looking for all of these entries no later than Tuesday. Pamela Banks, holla. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you for entering. And honestly, if I were you and your name has been picked tonight, I would fill that stuff out tonight, fam. No lie. Because if you're anything like me, you'll forget. And then it'll be 3 days from now. You'll be like, oh shoot, I didn't fill it out. And it's gonna be team too late. I'm just saying. You will forfeit if it's not filled out and I don't have it by Tuesday night. Because you should get a confirmation that the form was sent, and I will get it. All right, and so next we have the Absolute to Me. I don't like vinyl with this texture on it, and it's not my favorite. As a matter of fact, I just touched it and creeped myself out. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces that you will be taking off of my hands, and I will be forever grateful. So let's go with the word grateful, because I need you to take this home with you and get it out of my house. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes. And so go ahead and type in the word grateful. I apologize, it's a little bit long, but that's how I feel when you take this off my hands. Okay. Okay. And, oh, I almost forgot about this. And go ahead and enter for that. I apologize for running over, but I wanted to give this stuff away. Didn't know that the bag was going to act up a little bit both times at that. So I got to work on getting that fixed. And then, like I said, I'll post a picture later of how I get that fixed because I got to fix that tonight. I don't have time to be playing games with that. Okay. And so that vinyl is going to be used in sewing or embroidery. And no lie, I'm just being real honest. If you make something with it, you can post it in a group, but just put trigger warning for Eve in the comments so I can skip right past it. Okay. I'm just being real honest with you. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Oh, Lord. Okay. And so the winner is Alice B. Holla. Yes, Alice B. Yes. Congratulations, ma'am. I hope you thoroughly enjoy the vinyl. Okay. And so the next thing that we'll be doing is this Bo Nash Fuse It powder. This Bo Nash Fuse It powder. Okay. And so we're going to call this one NASH Nash because that's in the name. See, Bo Nash. Bo Nash. And like I said, it fuses fabric. So you sprinkle it in between two pieces of fabric. And then once you iron it, like boom, it's glued together. Kind of how we use with the stitch witchery or the hem tape or whatever you want to call it. You just iron it. You don't have to sew anything. You don't have to have a sewing machine for this at all. You just need an iron. You don't even have to have a heat press. You just need an iron. This can be used to repair rips and tears in fabric according to the box. From delicate silks and laces to heavyweight canvas and denim, you can use this. Everyone has something waiting to be repaired. Use Bo Nash Fuse It to mend just one garment, and it pays for itself the first time you use it, according to the box. It says use for hemming, quilt basting, applique, patches, foiling, and whatever Angelina is, you can use it. It's 2 ounces of powder. Okay. And so let us click to draw. You have 48 hours to click the link, fill this out, U.S. residents only, completely fill it out with your name, zip code, and what you won. And the winner is Justice Craft Therapy. Holla. Yes, honey. Yes. Okay. All right. And so the final one that we're going to do that is subscribers only is for the magnetic finger. Okay. This magna finger. So let's type the word. Let's see. Let's type the word MAGNET, magnet. We're going to type the word magnet. This is a magna finger. Super cool, super easy to use. And then we'll do the 4 coffee mugs and then we'll wrap this up and get you guys out of here. But the coffee mugs will do for anyone who is in here and want to win a micro center mug. And I'll show it up close here in a little bit so that you can see what that looks like. It is custom to Charlotte. So I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. Okay. And the Magna Finger is super cool. And if you don't win a Magna Finger tonight, we will be doing another giveaway in the group. I do have another one to give away in our Facebook group. So be on the lookout for that. All right. So we're getting ready to draw for the Magna Finger. And like I said, click the link in the description. Fill it out with the complete with your name, complete address, and that you won the Magna Finger. The winner of that is Mama Vi. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes, Mama Vi. Holler. Great supporter of our channel. Now, I'm going to show you this up close and personal so that you guys can see this. And then I'm also going to change the settings on the channel. So now, as long as you are in the US, you can do the drawing on these mugs. I have 4 to give away. And let me show them to you. This is not sublimation at all. This is like screen print of some sort. There's Charlotte on the handle. Okay, so it says Charlotte right there. It says microcenter.com. Here are all of their little sponsors down there. I guess they're in racing. They have car number 27. And it says 6 times voted best PC retailer, best product selection, 44 years in business, and knowledgeable sales advisors, and actually knowledgeable technicians too. They'll fix your stuff and they're really good at it. Very friendly. Absolutely love this place. I've fallen in love. The inside is blue, and then they even have micro center on the bottom. It is microwavable and dishwasher safe. So the worst case scenario with this mug is you can make cake in a mug, holler, or warm you up some soup, or warm you up some hot coffee or something like that, and then put it in a dishwasher and you're all hunky dory. And it has a picture of Charlotte on there. So yay, city, the Queen City. So I have 4 of these. If you're interested, definitely check us out. I'm going to share the screen. I just wanted you to see that up close so that you'll know what you're doing the what's the faces on. And so what we're going to do with this one is just go mug 1, 2, 3, and 4, but we're going to start out with mug 1. Okay. And like I said, this is for a micro center coffee mug. It's very heavy. This is not the small mug. This is a decent. So I think, what are the mug sizes? Is it like 12 ounce or 15? This is like a 15-ounce mug. It's a very nice mug, heavy duty. And it'll be in your box and it'll come to you and it'll have Charlotte on there. And it'll be from the Micro Center, and I have 4 of them to send to you. So if you want it, you can do mug 1, anyone. This is open to anyone, whether you're a subscriber on this channel or not, but you still have to be a U.S. resident in order for me to ship it to you. If you don't live in the U.S. and you win, can't say I didn't warn you ahead of time because I said it at the outset, U.S. residents only. Okay. But it's a very nice mug. It really is. It's not like a cheap, flimsy little mug. It's very nice. So hopefully you'll enjoy that, and we'll go ahead and hit draw because we got 3 more to do after this. So if you didn't get in this time, hopefully you'll get in on the next 3 times. And the winner of that one is going to be Kale's Personal Design. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you, Miss Kales. We appreciate you. So we got you a mug set to the side, and now let's do the drawing for the next 3 mugs. And so, like I said, this one is going to be mug 2. Mug 2. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. The tokens, we'll fool with the tokens another day. We're not going to do that today. But I thought the tokens were super cute. So hopefully if you feel like you are a Blinger anti-anonymous member, then hopefully these tokens will fit you. And we'll figure a way to start getting them out to folks who feel like they qualify for one. But that was fun. And again, please don't forget that the buy-in does end tonight. So you've got quite a few hours left, but that's it. And then we'll be wrapping up our June buy-in, June to July buy-in. And the next one will be the end of July. The next buy-in will be July the 25th. July the 25th. All right. So the next mug, number 2 mug, is going to be for Gail Design. Holla, Miss Gail. Yes, honey. Yes, Miss Gail, you're gonna get you some recuperation tea to drink with your mug. So yeah, super excited about that. So now we'll do mug 3, and then we'll do mug 4, and then you guys can head on. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you entering the drawing. To win a mug, U.S. residents only. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with us tonight. I'm trying to make, so just real quick, we have new products in the hotfix.store. So the buy-in, yes, it ends tonight, but we now have our rainbow scoops that are available in the hotfix.store. I don't have a one with the name on it right here. Oh yeah, I do. We've got these pretty rainbow scoops that better match our brand instead of the silver one. So we've got these in the store. We also have the smaller bone brush. So we got the little bitty ones now instead of the bigger ones. These are in the store. The price ain't different because they didn't change the price for me. You shrunk the brush, but I gotta pay the same thing. What in the whole wide world? So the brush is in the store. Keep in mind the scoops match our pens now. I love that. Um, and then we also have in the store, we have a starter pack in the store now. Hotfix Fix Start Store. So if you're wanting to try the flock and try the tacky tape, we have a pack. You get 2 pieces of flock, 2 pieces of tape in the pack, and that's on the store, Hotfix Fix Start Store as well. So definitely check that out. Super excited to add those things in the store, and kind of up the game for having some super cute things in the store. And congratulations, Annette Price. Holla. Yes, honey. Yeah. So that's mug number 3. And so finally, let's do mug number 4. Please don't forget you still have 48 hours to fill out the form for what you won. And make sure you have your full name, full zip code, and like I said, what you won so that I can get that right out. If you won tonight, just go ahead and click it tonight, honestly, and fill it out so that you don't forget. Because if you're like me, you'll forget. And I don't want you to miss out on getting your prize, because if it don't go to you, it'll probably go to either somebody on Facebook or it will go to Goodwill, because I'm not hanging on to this stuff. Okay. I bought it for y'all. I did not buy it for me. All right. So thank you again, you guys, for hanging out with me tonight. We're going to go ahead and click for mug 4 and get you guys out of here. Okay. So thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Miss Gail, for filling it out already. Holler. So the winner of the 4th mug is Baby Giant Services LLC. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you so very much, y'all. It was fun. I enjoyed it, even with the little boo-boo on the bag that I'm going to fix. And, y'all don't stress out when things happen in the studios when you're working and things go wrong. We had one situation today where even one of the members of the Facebook group, Oliver Stones, y'all, look, things happen. Things happen. I know I stress all the way out for enough for everybody in here. I don't need you stressing too. So just take a deep breath. If you have to walk away and come back to it a little bit later, do so. But just collect yourself, do calm, do your breathing, and be like, you know what? It could be so much worse. And definitely understand that we're here to support you. If you want to post in the group and be like, y'all, it's been that kind of a day, we're here for you to wrap our arms around you and say, girl, homie, you got this. Okay. All right. So thank y'all for coming to hang out tonight. Again, if you won, please click the link in the description, fill it out, full name, address, and what you won so that I can get it right out to you. And then also keep in mind the buy-in ends tonight. We do have some new things in the hotfixfix.store. I will go ahead and add the link to that. I'll put it in the description for you to check that out if you want to get one. I really don't know where I'm going to link you to because I don't know who's one. I'll put you where I got mine. How about that? I'll put you a link to where I got my machine and you can reach out to them. And then aside from that, I think that's it, y'all. If I'm and don't forget to check us out over on Marilyn's channel on Thursday evening, where we will be doing an In the Hoop denim project. Okay. And I do intend to put information in the Facebook group to tell you what all you need to get to complete the project so that you can do it with us. Okay. All right. So you guys have a great night. I'm about to roll up. Well, no, I'm not about to roll up out of here. I got to finish that bag. So I'm about to do some hard work. That's what I'm about to do. So you guys have a great night. I'll post a picture of the bag when it's done. And until the next time we see you, we hope you have problem-free, problem-free, happy embroidering. You guys have a good night and love you more. Bye.